some of the things that you discuss in the book in more detail are leveraging energy over time, embracing discipline over rigidity, choosing love over fear. And then some of the energy interventions you touched on a high level, but you go into psychedelics, sound, extreme temperatures, emotional clearing, vision quest, things like that, a listener can dive into in your book. So, one of the things I wanted to end talking about are some of the behaviors and tools that you talk about at the end of the book. And I think one of the ones I wanted to focus on was practicing presence.
Mm.
I ended my own book. The last principle that I talk about is something called conscious engagement that reminded me of this. And I give this analogy that we live so much in the subconscious, which you described earlier, that really one of the most powerful things that we need to do to become intentional is to realize how to train our brains to become a conscious engager and to live in the presence. Can you talk about this more potentially through that light or any way you want to take it?
Yeah, I'm just loving the synergies in what we stand for. Really, what we're trying to do is we need to bring awareness to how it is that we're showing up and behaving. And if we are thinking, that means by the nature of it, we're not watching internally, we're out there. That means the program has to be running. And when the program's running, we're not aware. So, what we need to do is we need to come back into the present moment and start being the witness. Like they talk about this in spiritual texts. Like we need to be the witness, the observer, and realize that we're not our thoughts, we're not our feelings, we're something behind all of that. So, a really powerful way to do that is to start paying attention to your breath. So as I've been on this podcast with you, yes, I'm engaged, but at the same time, I am just observing what's coming out of my mouth. And I'm doing that by just breathing. I'm going, okay, my breath is still there. I'm observing it. I'm also feeling myself connected to the earth below. I'm feeling this energy running through me, feeling the ground beneath me. And then I'm feeling a little bit of awareness in my hands. I'm just bringing awareness to my hands and I'm feeling the sensation there. And what that does is it starts realizing, whoa, I'm more than just my head. I'm this awareness that's everywhere. And effectively, what I'm doing there is I'm connecting to this field. In physics, they call it the unified field. In my book, I call it the universal mind because I'm trying to connect to this idea that we're trying to get aligned with our minds. And when I'm in that place, I feel supported, I feel grounded, I feel present. And then suddenly, what happens is it allows intelligence to come through me rather than thinking that it's about me. I'm just a conduit. It's just an experience there. So when we're in that place, what happens is we then don't get taken over by the program. Suddenly I can observe, oh, John just did something that triggered me. I don't react to that. I then respond by using a breath and then releasing it and going, all right, what do I need to respond? Maybe I need to take care of myself. Maybe I need to ask my needs. Maybe I voice it to him. Or maybe I just realize, oh, that's just an old program getting activated right now. And I can release it rather than acting on it. Because when I act on it, suddenly might suddenly realize that days disappear and you've been in conflict for a few days, or you've been in a negative state for a really long time. So it's a practice of just being that observer, being the witness. And when we do this, oh, life just becomes so much easier, so much more magical. And then also you start realizing, wow, I can really start playing with this energy and start creating from this place. And that's where everything's really open and possible.